Why is the MSP name valuable? I'll tell you why. The term MSP, the term managed services, is valuable because for 30 years, we have been trying to make those two terms more recognizable, right? You younger generation, this is where that connection, that link between the generation divide comes in handy. Because if you talk to some of the older folks out there in managed services land and you said, hey, what was it like in managed services in the end of the 90s and early 2000s? What they'd probably end up telling you is, well, guess what? Imagine still struggling like you do today, trying to sell, trying to deliver services, but nobody understands the term MSP or managed services. Like you're trying to sell to the same types of customers, but MSP and managed services doesn't exist. You have to connect those two dots for every customer and prospect that you have. Imagine that world. Imagine it. Today, everybody understands MSPs. They all understand what an MSP is. I turn on the TV and I see on major networks television ads that talk about managed services, managed IT services, managed IT solutions, all the same theme. Undeniably, managed services they're talking about. It's everywhere. And yes, we weren't the only ones doing it, but if we weren't at the head of the spear, at the tip of the spear, we were certainly amongst a few groups that were really trying hard to promote and advocate for the term MSP and the business model of managed services. That's what the MSPAlliance has been doing for 23 years. And I've addressed this before, right? So it's not because the MSPAlliance has its name that I am so fiercely passionate about keeping the name. That's not the issue. The issue is, why throw out something that has name recognition at all? Put differently, why make it harder for someone who wants to pay you money to deliver managed services, whatever it is you want to call it? Why make it harder for them to find you by saying, we're going to throw away MSP. We're going to throw away managed services and call ourselves something completely new. I'm no marketing expert, but I'm pretty sure that's not smart business.